I mentioned this on Thursday night, but teachers that are, sitting there teaching little children about the filth of sodomy, they should be taken out back and shot in the back of the head. Amen. By the government, by the way, not by us. Amen. So I'm trying to make it so the clip can't just because they always want to clip out that part of it when we say something like that. They're like, well, and then they'll just say, well, they say it like that so that they're really giving a secret code to go ahead and tell them to go kill people. Look, I'm not telling anybody to kill anybody. Well, let me make that clear. I'm not saying Christians should do it. If a Christian does it, I didn't tell them to do that. They didn't get that idea from me. I believe that if someone's worthy of death, that the government should carry out that sentence, Romans 13. End of story. Someone was saying to me this morning, they were, texting me, telling me that I'm going to lose my tax exempt status or whatever for talking about how the government should kill, people of the LGBT or whatever. And that they always say this, you're calling for the death. You're calling for the death. No, I'm just saying the government should do their job. Amen. I said, how about this? Do you believe that a pedophile or a mass serial killer should be put to death? And they didn't have the courage to say what really needed to be said, which was, yes, I do. Instead, they said, well, I believe the judges should do their jobs. That's a chicken way of saying that, yes, they do believe that, but they're not going to say it to me in text because maybe they want to share it with their buddies about how they got in contact with the pastor that believes in this or whatever. So they can share it on Twitter with that fat sounding guy, that atheist guy, what's his name, Mehmet or whatever. What's his name, Brother Sean? The guy that keeps showing our clips on Twitter all the time? Mehmet, what is the Meta or something like that. Anyway, he keeps showing all these clips of the pastors in the new IFB saying things, but he always makes sure to not put in the parts where we caveat things and say, hey, we're not telling people to go kill people. But I keep getting all these messages all the time where people are saying, you're calling for the death of these people. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just saying that the government should do their... He's calling for the death of all the sodomites. No, I'm not calling for the death of all the sodomites. God is calling for all the death of the sodomites. There's a difference there. I can't call anybody in the government and have them do anything for me. This is the other thing they're saying. He's calling for the government to kill all the sodomites. I'm saying, let me be very clear. I'm saying that if we lived in a righteous nation where the law of God was reigning supreme, then the government would kill sodomites.